Hello, guys. Welcome back to the channel. If it's your first time here, my name is MJ. In this channel, we talk everything financial literacy, car debt crisis, and financial decisions that will help you make better decisions through the lenses of other people's experiences. If that sparks your interest, please subscribe, join the family, join the journey. Make sure to like as well for the YouTube algorithm. Leave your comments down below, right? We're going to be reacting to a girl that is kind of upset with Mercedes maintenance and I think her warranty expiring. It's going to be a good one. Stick and stay through the end because we're going to talk about a lot of the reasons why a lot of people can't afford these high end luxury cars due to the fact of maintenance. So please watch until the end and let's get this video started.
This video is for Mercedes-Benz. I live in LA. I have a Mercedes-Benz. It's a 2021. I had to take it into the dealer because the engine light came up. And as many as you know, the factory warranty ends when you hit 50,000 miles or the 4 years, whichever comes first. The engine light came up. I had to take my car. I took it to the one in downtown LA. And after 8 days, I was told that I emailed the Mercedes.
I'm just going to say she's very frustrated. I could tell she's been crying even before she recorded the video or even thought about posting this video. You know what I mean? Probably took a couple takes. You could just see the frustration in her face. And man, these cars are just this is the type of emotion these cars bring, man. And it's not just happening to her, it's happening to millions of Americans. They say that 1/3 of Americans have a car payment. And the average is $745. Then you have one out of five people, right? That's 20% of Americans that are agreeing to $1,200 or $1,000 car payments. So it's very frustrating for sure.
I don't know. I just assume I emailed the main people, and they told me I got a case number because I'm asking for a Goodwill repair because they want almost $2,800 to replace the injection fluid. I don't know, injections of the injectors.
2,800.
They didn't give me a loaner. I have to rent a car. Also, they charged me $900 for a diagnose. There was two diagnoses. The first one, they didn't figure out what it was. And Mercedes-Benz, one of the reasons why I choose to have your car and work hard to make sure I always feel safe is because I've never had an issue with you guys. And right now, it's too premature to be going through this and spend this amount of money. It's ridiculous. And then they didn't offer me a loaner. My advisor is like, oh, I can't give you something we don't have. I'm a freelancer. I have to work whatever job I get. And it's too early on to be going through this. And what they said is because I didn't do my oil changes at the dealership, they're not doing this goodwill gesture. They said it's a gesture and they're not doing it. It's not illegal to not get your oil changes. I have maintained my car. The executive branch guy that I spoke to said that
I feel sorry for her, bro. I'm so sorry for her.
Said that even if I email my records, that they made the decision. They're not gonna do anything, and I have to come up with all this money. If my car was old, I understand, but it's not. Mercedes-Benz, I don't know how else to reach out to you. They wouldn't give me another email. I don't know. If there's anybody on TikTok that knows what I should do, please let me know. I don't know what else to do. They're not helping me.
Hey, man, all I'm gonna say is, number one, to come on TikTok to ask for help. I mean, it just shows how disconnected we are really with our decision making. I feel sorry for this girl, man. It hurts to not get any communication on what's wrong and to penalize her for not getting oil changes at the dealership. But I think the problem is, right, a lot of people don't understand how dealerships make money. I don't think a lot of people understand how banks make money, right? Dealerships make money really in three ways. Number one is, and I'm gonna go from like their least to like the most that they make money, right? One, two, and three. One being the lowest, and three being the highest in revenues that they make or profits, right? Number one is, and the reason why this girl is in the situation a lot of Americans are not understanding is that car dealerships, number one, make money from their car sales, which is their lowest earning potential. Selling the car does not make them any money. That's number one. Two is they make money through financing, right? Because there's a reason why they fight so hard when you come there, and they get really annoyed when you come in with your own acceptance offer or pre-approval from a different bank. They would literally sit there and try to convince you that, hey, we can beat that. They don't even know the interest rate that they're getting, but they're promising you that they can beat it. That's already toxic. And they also understand if they finance, if you finance through them, that they can easily just take that car back if you can't make your payments, repossess it, and then sell it to somebody else. And they've made interest off you, and they're still going to sell it to somebody else. They got the car, and they're going to sell it the same price to somebody else, and that creates, right, a tax write-off for them. But at the end of the year, that's a loss, so they get tax benefits from that. So that's two, right? Financing for them. Number three is, and this is what the girl is the situation she's in is maintenance. You understand that she paid $2,800, right? $2,800 for a fluid intake. I think that's what she said, plus the $900 of just to diagnose that car. I've never seen a diagnosis that expensive. But again, she's driving a Mercedes, right? It costs to be the boss. You put yourself in that position. You have to have a a way to always bring money to these people, man. And then they're penalizing her for not bringing it to them. So because we didn't make money off you with the oil changes, and Mercedes oil changes are like $200 to $300, and then they upsell you on certain things, right? With tire rotation, then you're looking at another 100 or 150, so that's like $400, $500, right? And then Mercedes and BMW do this thing where it's a service A, service B. You pick a package for like $1,300 every time you go there. So that's where a lot of people make money from, right? So maintenance is their bread and butter, and sometimes they give you repairs that you don't need. And if they're doing that to every person that comes in, you can see how much money they're bringing in, right? And it's sad that they can't even give her a loaner car. It's sad that she has to, be on TikTok and kind of, you know, be in a situation where like it's very unfortunate. But we're gonna react to mechanics talking about how expensive these ultimate driving machines are, right? A BMW or a Mercedes, right? These German cars. You know what I mean? And when your warranty ends, your warranty ends. They don't care about you. You are just another number that they have just finessed and just are just milking.
Always asking me, Ryan, why do you not like BMWs? What is it about a BMW that you don't like? Let me show you. Everything in the car is plastic. Everything is plastic and it's so brittle. This broke in my hands, but you can see where it's dry rotted. The white is stretch marks and dry rotted. So everything is brittle and plastic. Even replacing such as the water pump, the impeller inside the water pump, plastic. This fin, vacuum actuated fin, plastic. It is all plastic. All these coolant line hoses, they are all some form of plastic. This vehicle that you guys are paying so much money for, yes, they're nice vehicles. They look beautiful, right? They're a beautiful piece of equipment. They look beautiful. But y'all have no idea what y'all are really paying for. You guys are paying for brittle plastic. Do you believe things that get hot and cold should be made in plastic, or it should be made with something that lasts longer? The materials that they're putting in this is cheap as hell, and you guys are paying top dollar for this. As a mechanic, would I ever drive one of these? Hell no. Nice to own, it'll break your wallet. I'd rather go
Even
with
as
a
a
Toyota
non-mechanic.
or a Honda or something like that that'll last longer. But on honestly, they're doing the same thing with plastic stuff as well too. They haven't gotten to the point with plastic hoses. Everything's still rubber.
Yeah.
But just be wary. You guys are gonna spend a lot of money if you like this brand.
Yes, bro. I think that for most people, they don't understand this. They just look at the outside. It's kind of like driving by a house. Like on the outside, it looks really nice, looks put together, but then on the inside, there's a lot of problems inside the house. There's missing, you know what I'm saying, like flooring. There's no kitchen. There's nothing. The bathrooms are not cleaning. There's no plumbing. That's what these mechanics are looking under the hood. The under the hood is what matters. And I remember when I bought my Lexus 2 years ago, that's when I really started to learn about cars. When I first bought it, I had to do a lot of work. And that's when I started learning about cars in general and like the parts. And I had to buy my own parts. I had to buy like my own like OEM parts and see what parts I need. Are they good quality? Can they last long? Certain parts that you actually pick for your car, depending on the quality, is honestly how far your car lasts. Like I remember doing spark plugs, and I bought NGK. That's like the number one brand to buy, and that in itself can have your car going for 100,000 miles compared to other ones that would only make you go 30,000 miles. So a lot of people like to look at the flashiness, the shiny object of these cars, but don't really understand that a lot of cars, he is right, are moving towards, even the Hondas and Toyotas are moving towards more maintenance now because everything's being more plastic. There's a lot more sensors. You can have a new car, a new Toyota right now or Honda, because people like to, praise Toyota and Honda. They're good, but I would never buy the newer ones because there's so much sensors around them now that you could get a check engine light within 10,000 miles. You could get your car can misfire within 15,000 miles. Things that were not even normal back in the day with those older Hondas and those older Toyotas. So this is again not doing due diligence. This is again following the herd and the masses. But we're not done. We're gonna react to one more mechanic. If you guys think this is a gimmick,
This is why you shouldn't buy a BMW. As a garage owner, there's one I'm repairing. There's two I'm repairing. There's three I'm repairing. There's four I'm repairing. Five I'm repairing. But this is the E46, so it's a classic. I like it. Six we're repairing. All in one day. If you want to buy a BMW, go ahead. But I think they're the most prone to be in the garage, to be fair. But really, really fun to drive.
But Willie, why are they in the garages?
Because I think in terms of like technology wise, they're up there. Technology on cars lines up with a lot of sensors
Yes.
and stuff like that. So a lot of sensors do go wrong. So if you have a BMW that's constantly got problems and you constantly want to get it fixed, then constantly bring it to me.
I'm telling you, like you guys are bringing so much money to these mechanics, and he's telling it to your face, like bring it to me because I get to benefit from your ignorance, right? You're not doing the due diligence to really understand anything. Now in my life, I honestly have made a lot of friends that are mobile mechanics. You know what I mean? And I don't go to the dealership ever. The only time I'm at the dealership is just to do my oil changes, and I take it to the dealership just so they could tell me, hey, this is kind of like future what's wrong with it, just so I know. And even if I don't do that, like I just got my brakes done for my Toyota. I told my mechanic, hey, like came to my house. I told him, hey, make sure like you tell me future things that's going on, which he usually does. And then he told me that I needed control arms, a sway bar links, and struts, right? And he gave me a quote for it, and I compared it to the dealership, and they're charging $4,000 just to do that. So it just takes for you to honestly be a person that really understands. Nobody's gonna come to save you. Every decision you make, somebody's gonna make money from it. And the decision, it's either good or bad. It's it's based on quality or it's based on just just could just sheer emotion. So I really do hope that there's this epidemic or this, you know what I mean, like this wave of people just trying to just save money and not spending money on things that take away from you, right? So these cars are a money pit, and just like I was saying, and just a couple of minutes ago when we were reacting to that girl, is that now you understand why maintenance is a cash cow. It's gold, and a lot of these cars, you have to understand that the German engineers, the way they engineered these cars, is so you can fix it constantly. because it's a driving machine. Like it has more horsepower. It, it's sleek. It's fast. Sporty. It's not like a Toyota where if you miss even like an oil change, it could still keep going and you could try to fix it. You miss any little thing on these Mercedes Benz and these Range Rovers and these quality, these expensive cars, you're in for a real one. If you guys enjoyed the video, please leave a like, comment. In the next video, I am going to be doing comment shout outs. So please leave a comment, right, of what your thoughts are. I want to know what you guys are thinking behind the screen, y'all. I'm really trying to interact with you guys and grow this channel, and so we can better learn and make better decisions so we can live fruitfully and frugally and live a better life. So like, comment, subscribe, do me those favors, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.